Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the hidden treasures of British coinage and reveal the incredible value some coins can hold today. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of British numismatics to uncover the most valuable top 5 United Kingdom 1-penny coins. These coins may look like everyday pieces of copper or bronze, but in the right condition, they can fetch astonishing sums in the current auction market, especially when rarity, history, and collector demand come into play. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your pocket or collection, you're about to discover how these small pieces of currency can be worth big money in US dollars. So let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1988, but not just any penny. We're talking about circulated, damaged condition coins that, despite their flaws, still hold remarkable value in the auction market. While many people might dismiss a worn or damaged penny as worthless, seasoned collectors know that certain rare issues can surprise you with their worth in US dollars. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore why this humble coin is attracting so much attention. History and background. The 1988 United Kingdom 1 penny belongs to the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, replacing the old pre-decimal currency. Made of bronze and bearing the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, the coin was part of everyday circulation across the country. By 1988, the Royal Mint had been producing 1-penny coins for nearly 2 decades, but changes in minting quantities, slight variations, and unique mintage factors have made certain years more collectible than others. Although the majority of 1988 pennies were produced in high numbers for circulation, specific details about production runs, metal compositions, and distribution patterns can make this year's issue special to numismatists. Unique features of the coin. The 1988 1 penny features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. Her profile is crowned with the royal diadem, and the inscriptions include Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD followed by the date. On the reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, you'll find the crown portcullis, a symbol long associated with the Palace of Westminster with chains extending from either side, alongside the word 1 penny. In circulated and damaged condition, these features might be worn down, but traces of the intricate details still remain, offering a glimpse into the craftsmanship and design that has become a hallmark of British coinage. Rarity and collector demand in damaged condition. While a pristine 1988 penny is relatively common, finding one that holds collector interest despite being circulated and damaged is less straightforward. Certain factors can push even a worn example into the realm of collectability, such as rare minting errors, striking anomalies, or small design variations that survive even in damaged coins. Some damaged 1988 pennies gain attention because they come from limited mintage batches intended for specific coin sets, but somehow ended up in circulation. Collectors who focus on error coins often prize these imperfect pieces, as each flaw tells a unique story about its journey through the mint and into the hands of countless people over decades. Current market value in dollars. In today's auction market, a standard 1988 penny in heavily circulated, damaged condition might not seem extraordinary. Yet rare examples, especially those with identifiable errors or unusual features, can fetch anywhere between $500. In exceptional cases where the damage reveals or preserves a rare minting anomaly, collectors have paid upwards of $1,000 or more. This is a surprising figure considering the coin's original face value is just 1 penny. Online marketplaces and numismatic auctions often see competitive bidding when such coins appear, proving that even the most unassuming piece of metal can capture the attention of passionate buyers. Tips for collectors. If you come across a 1988 1 penny in damaged condition, resist the urge to dismiss it as scrap. First, inspect it carefully for any minting errors such as off-center strikes, doubled lettering, or unusual surface patterns. Always handle coins carefully, even damaged ones, to avoid adding fresh marks that might reduce their appeal. Research past auction results to gauge potential value, and consider having the coin assessed by a professional numismatist if you suspect it's special. When selling, aim for reputable coin auctions or well-established online platforms where serious collectors are actively searching for unique finds. Conclusion. The 1988 United Kingdom 1 penny in circulated damaged condition may seem like an unlikely treasure, but the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Its historical background, distinctive design, and potential for rare variations give it an appeal that extends far beyond its humble face value. For collectors, even a coin that has seen decades of wear and tear can hold stories and value that make it worth keeping. You might just be holding a small but significant piece of numismatic history worth far more than you think. Next up, the United Kingdom new 1 penny from 1975 in circulated fine condition. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary coin that's passed through countless hands over the decades. But to dedicated collectors and keen-eyed treasure hunters, this coin carries more than just its face value. It holds a story, historical charm, and a growing market value in today's auctions, often fetching impressive figures in US dollars. The 1975 new 1 penny coin was part of the decimal coinage introduced in 1971 when Britain shifted from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a simpler decimal system. The new penny series was minted to help the public transition to the new currency format. By 1975, the coin had already become a familiar sight in everyday transactions, yet the year's mintage carries its own appeal for collectors today. Designed by Christopher Ironside, the coin reflects both the functional purpose of decimalization and the artistry of British coin design during the mid-20th century. While millions were produced, most have been lost to circulation wear or discarded over time, making well-preserved examples increasingly attractive to numismatists. The 1975 1 penny coin features the crowned portcullis with chains on the reverse, a design often associated with British heraldry and famously tied to the Palace of Westminster. The obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, with the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1975. Struck in bronze, the coin's diameter measures 20.3 millimeters, with a weight of 3.56 grams. Over the years, coins from 1975 have developed a distinctive patina, giving circulated examples a warm, aged appearance that appeals to many collectors. In fine condition, the design remains clear, with moderate wear but no major damage to key features. While the 1975 1 penny is considered the rarest of the decimal era, finding one in fine condition after decades of circulation is more challenging than it seems. Many surviving examples show heavy wear, corrosion, or damage, making attractive specimens harder to find. Interestingly, even coins with minor surface marks or slight edge nicks are still collected, as long as the details remain visible. This growing scarcity in higher quality circulated coins has pushed demand upward, especially among collectors assembling complete year sets of decimal pennies or focusing on coins from the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II. In today's auction market, a 1975 new 1 penny in fine circulated condition can sell for anywhere from $1,500, depending on overall appearance and buyer interest. While this may not seem like a fortune, remember that this is many times its original face value, and prices for vintage decimal coins have been steadily climbing as more collectors enter the market. In certain cases, coins with unique toning, historical provenance, or particularly crisp details have been known to fetch higher bids, especially in online auctions where competitive bidding can drive prices up. If you are searching for a 1975 new 1 penny, pay close attention to the clarity of the design, especially the Queen's portrait and the portcullis detail. Avoid coins with deep scratches, heavy corrosion, or illegible inscriptions. Storing your coin in a protective sleeve or capsule will help preserve its condition and prevent further deterioration. It's also wise to keep an eye on auction listings and completed sales to understand current market trends. Sometimes, bulk lots of mixed pennies can yield hidden gems, making it possible to find a fine example at a fraction of its resale value. The 1975 United Kingdom new 1 penny in circulated fine condition may not be a coin you stumble upon every day, but it's one that carries both historical significance and collectible charm. From its role in Britain's decimal transition to its enduring design and growing market interest, this little bronze disc proves that even the most unassuming coins can hold surprising value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, adding this piece to your collection is a nod to an important chapter in British coinage history and perhaps a smart investment for the future. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 2000 holds a special place for enthusiasts and investors alike. While at first glance it may seem like an ordinary coin from the turn of the millennium, in reality, the 1 penny 2000 has become a highly sought-after treasure in fine condition. With increasing interest in modern British coins and their rising values on the auction market, this coin is proving that even recent issues can command impressive prices, especially when they are well preserved. Collectors worldwide are now keeping a close eye on this penny, eager to add it to their collections before prices climb even higher. The 1 penny coin of the year 2000 was part of the decimal coinage introduced in the UK in 1971, replacing the pre-decimal penny and aligning with the modern monetary system. By 2000, the penny had already been in circulation for nearly 3 decades, but it still carried the rich tradition of British coinage with a modern touch. This particular coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which began appearing on UK coins in 1998. This portrait gave a refreshed, more detailed representation of the monarch, making coins from this era both historically significant and visually appealing. As the first penny coins of the new millennium, they also hold symbolic value for marking the beginning of a new century. One of the most captivating aspects of the 2001 penny coin is its iconic design. The obverse showcases the bold and dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse features the crowned portcullis with chains, a design by Christopher Ironside that has become a hallmark of the 1 penny series. The fine condition coins retain sharp details in both the portrait and the reverse, with clear inscriptions and a lustrous copper-plated steel surface that still shines after more than 2 decades. This combination of quality strike, attractive design, and historical relevance makes the 2000 penny a standout piece in any collection. While millions of 1 penny coins were struck in the year 2000, finding them in fine condition is becoming increasingly challenging. Everyday circulation quickly wears down the details and dulls the luster, but well-preserved examples stand out immediately to seasoned collectors. The demand for fine condition coins has risen sharply in recent years as more people appreciate the artistry and heritage behind modern UK coinage. Auction houses have reported growing interest from both domestic and international buyers, particularly for coins from milestone years like 2000. This heightened demand, combined with the difficulty of sourcing coins that have avoided heavy wear, has positioned the 2000 penny as a rising star in the collectible coin market. In today's active auction market, the United Kingdom 1 penny 2000 in fine condition is achieving values that surprise many casual collectors. While its original face value is modest, its collectible worth is far greater. Depending on the sharpness of its strike, the quality of its surfaces, and the overall preservation, these coins can command impressive prices $800. With heightened collector competition and a growing trend of investing in modern-era coins, the 1 penny 2000 is becoming a symbol of how small denomination coins can deliver big returns for those with a keen eye. For anyone interested in adding the 1 penny 2000 to their collection, attention to condition is key. Look for coins with minimal scratches, no major discoloration, and sharp design details. Storing the coin in a protective holder will help maintain its value over time. Collectors should also keep an eye on reputable auction platforms and dealers who specialize in UK coinage, as these sources often present the best opportunities to secure high-grade examples. Networking within collector communities can also provide early access to potential acquisitions before they hit the open market. The United Kingdom 1 penny 2000 is proof that not all valuable coins are centuries old. In fine condition, it embodies the perfect blend of historical relevance, design beauty, and investment potential. With rising demand, growing auction interest, and increasing recognition among collectors, this coin is more than just small change. It's a piece of modern British history worth holding on to. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, the 1 penny 2000 is a shining example of how the smallest coins can make the biggest impact in your collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1987, a piece that, despite being small in size, holds significant interest among coin collectors. While many might overlook a dirty or worn penny, seasoned numismatists know that certain coins, even in less than perfect condition, can command remarkable value in today's auction market. The 1987 1 penny is one such example, a coin that has gained attention for its place in UK coinage history, its distinctive design, and, in rare circumstances, its surprisingly high selling prices in US dollars. The United Kingdom 1 penny coin of 1987 was part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, replacing the old pre-decimal penny. By 1987, the Royal Mint was producing these coins in large quantities for everyday circulation, primarily in bronze, and they featured the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used on UK coins from 1985 to 1997 and is recognized for its more regal, decorative style. Although most 1987 pennies were intended for common use, certain low-mintage variations and coins in unique conditions have made some examples far more desirable than others in the collector's market today. The 1987 1 penny showcases the crowned portcullis design on the reverse, a symbol long associated with British Parliament, designed by Christopher Ironside. The obverse carries the elegant Raphael Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, showing the monarch wearing the George IV state diadem. Struck in bronze, the coin measures 20.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.56 grams. What makes some of these coins stand out is not just the design, but also minting quirks, slight variations, and, in some rare cases, proof or uncirculated versions released in collector sets that year. Even a dirty example, if it happens to be one of these rarer variants, can become an exciting discovery for collectors. Although millions of one-penny coins were minted in 1987, certain factors can create rarity. Proof strikes, low mintage sets, or coins with noticeable minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws are highly sought after. Even in dirty or worn condition, these rarities can attract competitive bidding at auctions because they are not often seen in the open market. Furthermore, collectors value 1987 pennies as part of completing a full decimal set, meaning demand exists even for more common examples in specific grades or conditions. For serious collectors, finding a dirty coin that hides a rare error can be like uncovering hidden treasure. In today's auction market, the price for a standard circulated 1987 penny might be low, often just a few cents. However, the story changes dramatically for rare variations and error coins. Dirty condition examples with unique errors have been known to fetch anywhere from $1,000, and in exceptional cases, proof or low mintage specimens can reach $1,800 or more. The value depends heavily on the coin's specific characteristics, rarity, and the interest level at the time of sale. Online auction platforms have shown spikes in value when a particularly unusual example comes up, proving that even coins many people consider ordinary can surprise you in the right circumstances. If you come across a 1987 one penny in dirty condition, don't rush to clean it. Improper cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Instead, store it safely and examine it closely for any signs of errors or unique features. Comparing your coin with high-resolution reference images from trusted numismatic sources can help identify rarities. Also, keep an eye on coin forums and auction listings to track recent sales, as market values can change quickly based on collector interest. Patience and research are your greatest tools in turning an overlooked penny into a valuable find. The United Kingdom one penny from 1987 is more than just a piece of loose change. For collectors, it represents a chapter in modern British coinage, carrying both artistic and historical importance. While the vast majority of these coins are common, certain rarities, even in dirty condition, can command impressive prices in today's auction market. By learning the history, recognizing the unique features, and staying informed about market trends, collectors can ensure they never miss out on a hidden gem hiding in their own pocket change. Next up, we are diving into the story of the United Kingdom one penny coin from 1985, specifically in damaged condition, and why it has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. At first glance, a damaged coin might seem worthless, but in the numismatic community, certain flaws, combined with historical significance and rarity, can actually drive prices upward. We'll explore why the 1985 one penny coin is considered rare, what makes it stand out, and how its market value in US dollars has risen in recent years. The 1985 one penny coin comes from a period when the British decimal system had already been firmly established, following its introduction in 1971. Made from bronze, the coin carries the profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, representing the long era of her reign and the stability of the UK's monetary system during the 1980s. The reverse features the crowned portcullis design, symbolizing both British heritage and Parliament. While millions of pennies were struck that year, the majority were intended for circulation and everyday transactions, which means they were not specially preserved. Over time, many coins were lost, worn down, or damaged, making well-preserved or uniquely flawed examples stand out among collectors. The 1985 penny has several features that distinguish it from coins of other years. It is composed of bronze, giving it a rich reddish-brown tone when new, though over time, and especially in damaged condition, it can appear dull or darkened. The obverse features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, a design introduced in 1985, making this coin the first penny to carry that particular effigy. The reverse's portcullis design remains one of the most iconic in British coinage. For collectors, certain minting errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual surface flaws can add significant value, even when the coin is damaged. While the 1985 one penny was produced in large quantities, the number of surviving coins in collectible condition or with unique damage and mint errors is far lower. Damaged coins typically lose value, but in some cases, damage combined with rarity or an unusual striking pattern can make the coin more sought after. Collectors often chase coins that tell a story, whether it's about their era, their production, or the journey they took through decades of circulation. In the case of the 1985 penny, certain damaged examples have become conversation pieces at auctions, drawing bids from enthusiasts eager to own a piece of UK coinage history that's both flawed and fascinating. In today's auction market, a standard 1985 penny in average circulated condition might sell for only a small amount, but damaged examples with unique characteristics can fetch surprising sums. Some collectors have paid between $700 for particularly unusual damaged pieces, especially if the damage is due to a minting error rather than post-circulation wear. In rare cases, coins with both the 1985 date and an error type in visibly damaged condition have reached values exceeding $1,500 at international auctions, driven by competition between collectors and the rarity of such examples. If you're a collector looking for valuable 1985 pennies, it's essential to examine coins carefully for signs of minting anomalies or unusual patterns in their damage. Not all damage adds value. Many forms of post-circulation were actually reduced desirability, but certain errors or distinctive marks can increase it significantly. Storing coins properly, even if damaged, will help maintain their appeal to potential buyers. When buying, always verify the authenticity of the coin and, if possible, seek professional grading or appraisal, as a certified rare example will attract more serious bidders in the market. The United Kingdom, one penny from 1985, even in damaged condition, can be far more valuable than it appears at first glance. Its combination of historical context, unique design features, and the possibility of rare minting anomalies makes it a fascinating piece for collectors. While most damaged coins hold little value, certain examples from this year have proven that flaws can sometimes be assets, commanding impressive prices in the auction market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, the 1985 penny serves as a reminder that in coin collecting. So, if you come across one in your change, hold on to it. It could be worth much more than 20 cents in the near future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your own finds in the comments below. Who knows, your next discovery might just be worth a small fortune. Happy collecting, everyone!